Hello Star Wars Unlimited players, Dirty Mirror Terrible Painting, and today yesterday they reveal a new hero which is absolutely absurd. It's totally broken for me and I've immediately tried to build something with the Han. Let's check it. So this is the new hero. It's 3/6 for 5 mana and on action, and on tap play a unit from your hand. It costs 1 less and it deal 2 damage to this unit. So what you think is that the Han should be paired with yellow. I mean, this is probably what you think at the start, but for me the blue was the answer, because we have a couple of things. First of all, we've got security complex, which actually allow our low toughness, low life unit prevail the first turn for once, and we've got also the Rose, Rey, and the end game, like Luke Skywalker and Chewbacca. So this is what, and also a 2/2 with shield, which is like a smuggler, which in yellow is great. So how can we start? First of all, let's talk about the starting units. We've got a lot of 1s, couple of 2s, and those can be also played in the first turn. So basically half of our deck can be played in the first turn, which means that we cannot flop almost entirely. We cannot flop on the first turn. The mulligans will be really rare, and if they will occur, you can be sure that you will get a drop for your starting hand after mulligan. So we have a couple of starting points. First of all, this Ardent Sympathizer is for the times when we've got initiative. We can play it. It's free for 1, and it can attack for 5 in the next turn if opponent will play any other source of unit or damage or etc. Opponent, of course, can pass the turn, so we are basically forcing the opponent to pass the turn and to lose some of the initiative for 2 damage, which is also fine. So this is one thing. Wookiee Treetender, Vrosner Treetender, is basically a 4 and 2 unit with grid. It can use the security complex at the start to ensure that you will get your 4 damage in the next turn. Another play is Green Squadron A-Wing 1/1 for 1 mana, and play R2 or Benedict 2 tubes or Heroic Resolve on the A-Wing, but this will be a little bit risky. So you can pair this with Benedict 2 tubes for enormous damage in the next turn if not answered properly, because Benedict will attack next turn and will give you Squadron A-Wing ++2/+0. So this is a possibility. Another possibility, which is great in this deck, is playing R2 and C3PO on the first turn, basically ensuring that C3PO will be free, because you will draw a card. You will know the card based on R2D2, so you won't change the card you want to draw, to ensure that the C3PO will work and will draw you a card. It will be free, and in the next turn, this is only 2 damage at the start, but in the next turn you can play red 3 and ensure that this will be 4 damage, or based with Hero Resolve 5 damage, etc., or 6 damage with a blaster with 3/4 R2. So this is also a possibility. Next, we also got the options for Wilderness Fighter, which will be 2/2 and shield will be also working with the Rose, because if you play the Rose on the second turn, it will be 2/4 with shield, so possibly 4/6, and possibly this Wilderness Fighter can be also 4/4. So this is also an option. Next, what we got in deck, K2SO on the second turn, it will give you 4/2 with Overwhelm and guarantee you 3 damage. So this is also a great option. I've got one occupier siege tank. I couldn't resist. I thought this will be one of the worst cards in the first set, but actually, if you play it on the first turn, it will be 7-2, and you can get with the security complex, you can give it a shield, which means that it will possibly attack for 7 in the next turn, and then you have a ray also which can attack and give a shield, and shields are great because we've got low toughness, and the raw stick also will combo us with any shield. What else this deck got? This deck got this great Poe and Black One combo, which in the past gave our Black One a little boost to the value because it was considered the worst legendary. Now it's not the worst. It's basically probably it probably will be playable in the next set. So this is also an option to play this on first turn and ensure that you will get some cards back with Black One on the fourth turn, which will be a hero turn. So this will be really fast and really aggressive, and you will have your cards while this can be basically a control killer. Another great card is the Guerrilla Attack Pod, which can be 6/4 on fourth turn of this game, and it will come ready, so it will attack immediately, which is great. For the ending of the game, I've got Gentle Giant, some Luke Skywalker which also be a little 1 unit, 1 resource cheaper. It will ensure that it will have immediately effect on the board. Same for Chewbacca. This will be a rebel version of Count Dooku, which will be a better takedown and great body with 6, 8 or 7 mana. So this is how this deck works. For now, I will of course test it the Karabast when I can, because now I've got some bug because not all the cards possibly are already on Karabast. I think the Rey is not there, or the Chewbacca and the Han Solo hero. I've got some bugs and I cannot test it yet. So let me tell you what you think about this deck, and have a great place on Karabast, and hope this set is fun for you. So see you later.